Hi, welcome to Sid's Tips. Hope you're having a great day. And today we're talking about this electric scooter by a company called LEQISMART, who sent it to me to put to the test. And it was perfect timing because I went down to South Florida, Delray Beach, and I had a blast riding it around, and look forward to sharing with you some good footage and sharing with you the experience down there. It is currently under $400. It seems like it's more of an entry level, but nonetheless, I think it serves a purpose, especially if you live more in an environment with a flatter surface. So you can click on the link in the description as well as in the comment section below and check out what other people have to say about it. If it makes sense, you can order it. In addition to the scooter, I'll share with you what else it comes with. It does have the user manual, a lot of good information there. It also comes with 2 Allen wrench keys, and when I went down to Florida, I brought them with me just in case. I don't know what I did with them, but it comes with 2 Allen wrench keys. And then you got your wall charger, and it does light up red when it's charging and green when it's done charging. Now, let me share with you how it came, although I didn't videotape it when I did take it out of the box. So first of all, you will have your handles. They will be unscrewed. The brake will be hanging. Also, it's got the bell attached to it, and you'll just use the Allen wrench key to charge it up. It will also have the arm down like this, and so let me go ahead and show you it to be locked like this. And all you need to do, push this back plastic piece down. This pushes up like this. You're good to go. Make sure to put on the brake. You tighten the grip and you should be good to go. And then you just adjust the angle. It does have the front light and the reflector that's on there. This hook I did find did serve a purpose too when I was using it. I hung something from there. The kickstand is on there, works really well. And you can see it's got the side reflection. So you should be good to go in about 5 to 10 minutes. You just need to charge it up and you're off to the races. Now, let me share with you some specs as you see me riding up A1A. So as far as the scooter, it's a 350 watt brushless motor. It's a 270 watt battery. The max range is 12 to 17 miles. And for me, I got, with using the red mode, and I'll talk more about that, I got just under 13 miles. And when the battery ran out for me, I got this E5 message. I made sure to see how far I can go. I was in the hotel, and when I was running back and forth as I knew it was coming to the end, there in the breezeway there, it gave me that E5 message, and that was it, and I had to fully charge it up. The max speed is 16 miles an hour. Scooter weight is 29.1 pounds. The max rider weight is 220 pounds. It's got 8.5-inch pneumatic tires, so you have to be careful about getting a flat. So for tires, they recommend air pressure at 50 psi. It does have a dual brake system with 2 brake devices, an electronic brake and a drum brake. And it does take for about 4.5 hours to fully charge. For the battery, it does get recommended if it's not used for a long time, it needs to be recharged to ensure that the power is above 75%, and it must be recharged every 1 to 2 months. As far as the foot platform, it seems to hold very well. It's got a good anti-slip surface. It mentions that the pedal is made of high density 5-layer maple wood, which is more durable, stable, and non-slip. Now, as far as the device, it really is a lot of fun and very easy to use. You've got your full display. It's got a really nice light up display, and especially even during the day, you can see it very clearly. You've got 2 buttons here. You've got your power button here, also for the light button, and also changing it to the US miles per hour and the metric option as well, if you need to go with that way as well. And then, in fact, you will have to put it into the miles per hour, so I'll show you that there. And then you got your modes. You got your 3 modes, and then here you've got your throttle. So everything is right here. You're good to go. Now, to turn it on, you're going to press for a few seconds the left button, and that turns it on. Then you have a really nice light up display. You'll get your, you'll have your speed, you'll have your battery indicator and your mode. Now, to change, because you want to change it to miles per hour if you live here in the US, you're going to, for the button for the where you turn it on, and also for the light, you're going to press the button 3 times, and you could see how that adjusts. So it will then put it into the miles per hour. So again, you have to do it 3 times. If you double press, it's going to turn on the light. So three fast times you press the button, it changes it to depending upon if you live in the US or in another country. And then if you double press, it turns on the light. Double press, you turn on the light, and then it's works well. Now, as far as the light, as you can see here, I did ride it around where it was kind of getting a little dark, but not too dark. And so the braking system in the back, you could see a little bit. Probably as you get further away, it's hard to see. Riding back with the front light, you could see that very well, and even from a distance. Now, as far as the modes, there are the 3 different modes. So the white mode, which is the more for a beginner, for kids, that can go up to 6 miles per hour. The orange gets up to 12 miles per hour, and the red gets up to 16 miles per hour. And I found it took 11 seconds to go from start to hitting 16 miles per hour. So, you know, it's not the fastest, but it's pretty quick. And I found when riding, the acceleration really worked well, and you could really feel the difference when you go between the white to the orange to the red. And I was pretty much using it on the red. The red is where I had gotten just under 13 miles on it, so it was pretty good. It can go quick, but you know, it's great if you want to run around town and run some errands and not too far, and it's great. Now, as far as the braking system, I found the braking system, it took a little while to get used to. When you first use it, I find it's very sensitive, so I feel like it was a little jerky. As I got used to riding it, it seemed really smooth, and you know, I did find that I was more comfortable with using the braking system. I did also find that it does take a little bit of a difference, as you can see here, from the time I brake at 16, once I hit 16 miles an hour in braking, and this is about the distance that it took to fully brake. So you do need to keep in mind for some of the distance. As far as the speed going up to 12 to 17, up to 16 miles an hour. I was thinking the range, but the speed up to 16 miles, even with going downhill, you couldn't go, it doesn't allow you to go more than 16 miles. So 16 miles per hour is the maximum, and it seems that it has a mechanism inside the device from going too fast beyond that. And we're gonna go up the hill, and we're doing 8 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour. This will give you an idea on the incline, going over this bridge. It doesn't seem like the scooter's struggling, but this is what it gets on the incline. And now we're crossing over the bridge. This is the Linton Bridge in Delray Beach, Florida. So pretty riding over. Down the hill we go. We certainly can get faster probably than 16 miles an hour, doing 14 miles an hour. And now I'm just gonna slow down so I feel like I can control the scooter, getting a few bumps. Now that I'm getting used to the brake system, it's easier to stop than it was when I first started using the scooter, which is a little bit sensitive as far as the brakes go. All right, let's see how she does over the train tracks. A little bumpy, but looks like it was smooth sailing over the train tracks. As I continue through downtown Delray, doing 16 miles an hour. This is a great way to whiz through downtown. Love it. I'm gonna go a little further and go back towards the beach. But definitely a lot of fun getting through traffic and getting to your destination. So there you go. That is my experience riding around, what it was like uphill, downhill, braking, and overall, just it's been a lot of fun. I wish it would go a little bit faster now that I've gotten used to going up to 16 miles per hour. And it would be nice to have something that can go a little bit further on distance. But if you don't want to break the bank and you want to either give this as a gift to your child or for yourself to get you around, a good local area, then this might work very well. Again, just keep in mind, if you live in an area where you have hills, it will struggle a bit. But otherwise, it's great. It's quiet. I felt really solid on here. Felt very comfortable riding on it, and I would definitely recommend it if you're on a budget. As you can see there, it just shut off on its own. After a little bit, it powers off on its own so the battery doesn't get drained. So there you go. Check it out. Let me know if you have any questions. I do appreciate the company sending it to me. I had a blast and definitely look forward to continuing to use it. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.